This thing is yours to wield. Joy to have completed the task my master set for me.
I concur.
Master, I found a campsite near here while I was journeying beyond the rift. Shall I take us there now?
One can see far to the distance from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
You have my support.
Arisen? I should have expected you may yet linger here.
This calls for a curative.
It is a narrow crossing, but no matter. We need only to one who seems they bear us ill will.
I shall see it done.
Come on, then.
Let my magic grant you with elements.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Walls smashed beyond repair.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. The Arisen has been poisoned! Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly oblige. An enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. Are you all right?
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be... found while we're here?
Scared?
No rest for the weary, it seems. We will be hard-pressed to find victory here if we cannot heal our wounds.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
I wanna die.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Come on! Don't drag this out!
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
I'm not altogether happy with this.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
Indeed, you are correct.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Words worth hearing.
This is generally used as a material.
sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
True enough.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Another battle, with nary a moment to breathe. We must try to find a moment to gather our Focus your strength, Arisen.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among...
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
How are we to get through this door? I'll go and open the chest. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Very well. I shall return. Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
Halt! You are approaching the gates of Vernworth, capital of Vermund. None may pass without the proper documents. If you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof of citizenship, present it now. I see. So you are to meet with Captain Brandt. I shan't impede you then. Come with me.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, you should know that this individual fought valiantly to defend the troops. The Watchhead told me himself.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermund. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Your anger is well justified, and I shan't deny you it. However, I am obliged to make you aware of your situation. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Perhaps a strong fruit salad. See what we find.
I need to replenish my
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find. I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Think I'll stand for this.
But not at the expense of my duty.
I need to replenish my stock before long.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work. What was I supposed to do? I've completely forgotten.
Wait,
I need to be going.
Sweep and dust before I think of supper.
Now this is a conundrum.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Well met, sir.
Time to be heading home.
Must be my winter coat growing.
Well met. You are come. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost. foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
I'd fight better if I had an ale to keep me warm.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated. To the foremost hospital. You know where to find me. Well met.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. Have you found any of the items? We discussed perchance. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or greatswords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick. He runs the local armory. And may fortune smile upon you, sir.
I am honored, Master. This Maester's teaching is a precious gift. I swear I shall make good use of it.
At your leisure.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when to the foremost hospitality, you know where to find.
Fancy a little more wares?
This really is fine craftsmanship.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve? I thought so. That girl's all... Now listen, 'tisn't...
Good day, sir.
Welcome and well met. Don't think... I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off what you buy. So spend. Do come again.
I don't know what to do. You're always such fun to talk. Something good will come of today.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Let's head to Mark. This town must...
Gather round.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put...
Aye, got some. Much appreciated.
What did you think of that? 'Twas well told and all. I'd heard tell of a beggar, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to...
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with.
Mayhap I ought to ask around. Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people. I'm in a bit of a quandary. Fear not. I'd be much obliged. Sound appealing?
What's to do?
There's much news to do.
I'm falling asleep.
Have you some business with me?
Forgot why I came. Time was, you'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, at least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beak. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end.
They say the sovereign, and yet he draws breath. I do hope His Majesty shall
I live life as I please. And
I've got nothing for ye.
Trade.
pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. We have reached our destination.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here? Many thanks, friend.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
You have my support.
What was I supposed to do? I've cleaned.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?